Yep. Come on. How do you feel?
I feel good, I'm happy to be back and
Sorry.
we're looking forward for pre. I was here last year, of course, but unfortunately I had some problem. Then I had to go back, to Kenya.
So tell us how your knee is doing.
Um, right now the knee is okay, and I'm happy the way the progress is. Although it was tough, before when we diagnosed the problem, and we find that it was a major injury, and then we had to take it easy. Of course, it has been tough, yeah, but I'm happy now that everything is okay and it's responding. And I've been able to train and looking forward to compete tomorrow for my first race.
David, what do you hope to accomplish this year? What is your main ambition for this year?
Well, this year actually, let me say first of all, I'll be very happy to be back and to be racing well. And I think my major competition this year will be Commonwealth. It will be my
Commonwealth.
Can you describe what was the problem with your knee?
Well, after New York last year, I started feeling some pain in my knee. It was like something catching. And then, I continued with my training because I was preparing to come to pre. But while I was here, I felt like, no, this is not going to happen. The pain was, increasing every time I go out there training. So I had to tell my coach, because we are here together, that maybe we need to check this leg because I'm not feeling comfortable, and I don't think even I'm ready or I can make in any race. So we checked it and we found the bone bruise at the moment, but we went back and we came back to Germany again, in which they ran another test. The bone bruise was still there, but I think the bone bruise was the secondary problem. The primary problem was the ligaments around the knee that were weak and making the knee to play a lot, so causing the bone bruise.
So what's the treatment for that, David?
Well, we did a keyhole surgery. They wanted to go inside the knee and check if there was any problem, or maybe there was a meniscus problem, but everything was intact. So they advised me just to do a lot of exercises to stabilize the knee. So that is what I've been doing all this time.
So strengthening and physical therapy.
That's true.
Which leg?
I'm sorry, just to finish. Which knee? Right?
Right.
Right.
The right.
Right, thank you.
How hard it was mentally last year for you? How hard it was hard last year mentally for you in your mind, not competing?
Yeah, actually, it's very tough, when you are an athlete, and of course, our main work is training and competing. And when we are out there and we are not doing training and we are not competing, it's really very tough, and it's hard on, physically and mentally. But I'm happy because I have really good people who really supported me during that time. My coach, my family. We were really close, and they were encouraging me all the time. And also, I wasn't just staying out there because we had to work a lot to see that we fix everything and we are back on track. So I've been doing a lot on the gym and these exercises that I was given for rehabilitation.
You're running New York. Are you staying in the States until New York, or are you running somewhere in between?
I think after pre, I'll go back to Germany, to Tübingen. That is where normally we are based when we are in Europe. And,
Right.
I think I'll do my training there for about 1 week, and then I'll fly to New York.
To New York. So no meets
No.
out in between.
No
Okay.
meets in between.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Did you think about restarting your career at a lower key meet, something a little less competitive than the Prefontaine? You're going into a race this weekend that's almost as good as an Olympic final.
Yeah, sure. I was to race 2 weeks ago in Doha, in which I pulled out after having a calf problem in my last training on track. So I know there is a lot of expectation of me coming back, and and the training has been good. Of course, I'm confident, and I felt like I told even my coach, I think it is just to start here, because I've been doing really good and solid training. So I don't feel there is any problem starting here, and I'm confident I'm going to run well tomorrow.
What type of training convinces you that you're ready for a fast race?
Well, I really started very slow, doing quite good long run mileage, and then recently, we have trying to reduce the volume, but now we have been doing really good quality, and that is on track, running 400s, 300s, and 200s, and my last session even I just wanted to test the pace of 800 meters, and we did a 600 of 1:15, just nice and cool. So after then I told my coach I think I am ready, because that is 800 pace.
Thank you. Thank you.
How do you feel compared to when you got hurt in New York last year, fitness-wise? How do you feel?
Well, I can't really now speculate where I am exactly, because I've been out for 1 year. Of course, I've not been competing, but what I know is I've been doing good training, and of course, sometimes we might find a little bit different, the type of training and competition. So until tomorrow is when I'll know exactly where I am, and then I'll adjust from there.
What do you think about last World Championships? Do you see the race and Victoria Farman? What do you think about this season without you?
Well, it was difficult, because I was expecting actually to be in the race, but all in all, this is a competition, and we have to accept the situation when it comes. And I had to be a spectator, for the World Championships, and I was happy. I enjoyed, the guys running, because I love sports. In fact, I went to Moscow, and I watched the 1500 meters men and the race of the race that were there before, after. So it was really cool, and I really enjoyed it.
Thanks for me.
Thank you.
How many times have you been on the track since you've come back and started running again? How many track workouts have you done?
Actually, I started around mid of April doing track, and in every week we normally do like two times track. So I've been doing track for the last, let me say, actually about a month and so.
And that's been getting closer, faster and faster.
Yeah, all the time. We have been building up slowly and slowly, because we don't want also to take a risk that will take us back. So we have been doing a good build up, making sure that everything is okay, and making sure every step is, we don't acquire or we don't get any problem.
Did you give any thought to running the world relays last week?
Well, they selected the team early, and I don't think I was ready for the competition. So I think that also gave me some good time to prepare for my training, because I started a little bit late this year.
Is that something you would have liked to have done if you were healthy?
Yeah, of course, I would have done that, but some things are unavoidable. So it was unfortunate because I wish I was there to support and to run for my country.
David, what are your feelings about running here in Eugene?
Well, Eugene, is a great meet, and I've never competed here before. Last year I was unfortunate. I was here, looking forward for a good race, but all didn't go well. So I'm very happy to be back and to start in this meet, and we are looking forward for tomorrow.
What do you think about the field you're going to be racing against?
Yeah, I'll be racing really strong field. Almost everybody is here, but it's all about sports and it's competition. There's nothing to fear. You just have to prepare yourself to be ready to compete. Although I've been out and I've not done any competition this year, but I am happy to start where I stopped.
Thank you very
What
much.
would be the best race pattern for you? Do you hope that someone else goes to the lead so that you can follow? Or do you always feel more comfortable being in the lead for yourself?
Well, for the last few years, I've been front runner, and I've been doing quite well running from the front, and I think that is my tactic, and I don't think I'm going to change that. So tomorrow I think I'll run from the front as usual.
Busy today. I didn't know what's coming. So.